Greetings everyone and welcome back to House of Hell. We're gonna continue on our journey, on our very unsuccessful journey so far. Because fuck me. 7 stamina, we're almost done. And skill 5-8. However, if we die, I believe we're gonna just be able to move before we found the box in the last episode where we fought the zombie. So I think we just can continue from there and just pick different choices, and it should be fine. It wouldn't be like I need to read too much, and I think eventually we're just gonna avoid everything we can and somehow finish this game. That would be nice, right? Well, having that said, let's continue. You slam the door in its face and turn around. Where will you go? Where will you run? Let's go to the door on the right. The door opens into a large but cozy drawing room. The dying embers of a warm fire burn in the hearth. Comfortable. Chairs are arranged around the fireplace. 2 glasses and a decanter stand on a glass-topped table between 2 chairs. There are plants in the tall stands on either side of the windows, and there is another door next to one you came in. Do we wish to explore the room further? I think we do. A little tipple. I'm not sure what this means, because I'm not sure what decanter is. I don't think I ever heard this word, so let's explore the room. Will you start by looking through the ornaments on the corner shelf? Or will you examine the fire and the mantelpiece? Let's examine the fire. Maybe we'll chill. Maybe we lose some fear. A fine carriage clock sits in the center of an elaborately carved wooden mantelpiece. A number of letters are jammed behind the clock, and you reach for them. As you do so, your sleeve catches one of the carved images in the woodwork, and it moves. You lean forward to examine it. It is a small carved Dominic face, which can be moved sideways. What lies behind the wooden face? Oh my Christ. The little carving moves to reveal a button set in the mantelpiece. Behind it, you consider whether or not to press the button. As you are deep in thought, you do not notice what is happening to the fire in the grate. The fire has come back to life. Strong flames are leaking the chimney and considerable heat is being given off. You feel the heat and step backwards. As you do so, 2 small figures leap from the fire and face you. These fire spirits are small. They come up to your knees, but their flaming bodies burn with the vigor of the fire from which they arose. They hover in the air just above the carpet floor, for if they touch anything, it bursts into flame. Do you wish to fight those? No. We will try another approach, okay? How will you hold off these advancing creatures? Will you pick up the brandy decanter? Or move slowly backwards towards the window? Rengologic. Use a pot plant in the clever way. Shit. I think those are achievements. I don't think you can see my achievements pop up here in the Steam. But it just indicates it's an achievement. The fire spirits follow you as you back towards the window. Pretending to be terrified, you make for one of the plant pot stands and attempt to hide behind it. But when the sprites are near enough, you strike, grabbing the large plant pot at the top of the stand. You hurl the contents over the little creatures. The soil covers them and doses their flames in an instant. They have disappeared. You step back up to the fireplace and examine the secret button again. Will you press it? Or will you leave the drawing room? I won't press it. Fuck. You press the button and hear a small click. Then you hear another sound and you swing around to face the corner shelf beside this shelf. A sliding panel has opened in the wall. You walk over to investigate and bend down to look at the opening. Too late you realize that the panel has revealed not a tunnel at all but a false opening. The wall behind is solid, but it has served its purpose. You have been lured into a trap. You are standing on a trap door which opens beneath you and you fall downstairs. Oh shit. Down you fall for several meters until you finally land in a heap on something soft. Oh my god. One fear. Oh, you're lucky. You're unhurt. You pick yourself up and verify there is no serious damage. You have landed on a mound of earth and hay. You realize that you are in the cellar underneath the house. The room is fairly small with one door. Outside you can hear a shuffling noise coming closer. Will you spring behind the door, surprise whatever is approaching? Or will you quickly search the room for a weapon in case you need to We need a weapon! But what if we won't have like time? Shit. Let's try to get a weapon. You grab around the blackness and find nothing. That's good. That has to be good. Your groping hand touches a piece of wood with something wrapped around it. You feel it and find that it's the length of a branch the size of the baseball bat, with a piece of fabric that unrolls in your hands. The fabric feels like stretched canvas, and because one side feels smooth, you assume it is painted. If you use this branch in a fight, it will count as weapon, adding 3 skill points. Now you must return to the matter of your visitor. Will you attack as soon as the door opens? Or will you keep the stick hidden and wait to see what comes through the door? Oh my god, why are you giving me these choices? Maybe it's this butler guy. What was his name? Maybe it's Franklin's just fucking around. It was like rattling. What the hell could it be? Let's wait and see. I have a feeling like waiting and see might be better. Although they dragged me. Fuck no. We attack. We attack as soon as something comes. The door opens slowly. A small stocky man steps into the room. He appears to be bent double, and as he appears into the room, you leap on him to attack. As the fight starts, you can see that he is not bent double as all. He is a hunchback. Since you leapt on him straight away, you cause him 2 stamina points of damage immediately for the surprise attack. Now you must fight. Oh shit. We both miss. We hit him. Good. The combat has lasted long enough. Wow, that went really good. Wow. After 3 attack rounds. Yes. Have you come across the hatchback before? No. You knock him to the ground and are able to get vicious kick in before the hunchback can recover. He loses 2 stamina points. Wait, what? Did I miss something? I did. Fuck. I think this is like if we get hit again, then we choose. Oh my god. I was doing so well in this fight. This is bullshit. How can I get back? Let's fight on. I don't. Oh my god, he has just 1 stamina. Come on. Outside the room, the passageway runs onwards past a door on the left. If you wish to continue along the passageway, if you wish to explore the area, I think I want to explore the area. Maybe we can find something useful. Exploring the area, you find nothing particularly unusual. You see a wooden door on the left of the passageway, which you may try by turning to, or you can walk a little further up and try another door on the right-hand wall. If you would prefer to ignore the doors and continue up the passageway, I have no idea what is good here. You can hear groove noises coming from within the room. Whoever or whatever is in there certainly doesn't sound too friendly. Let's just continue. Further up the passageway is another door in the right-hand wall. I mean, we have to like checking those places for some stuff, I think. Anyway. Oh my god. The door opens wide. You are about to step inside but hesitate when you see what lies within. You are entering an underground torture room. In one corner stands a formidable Iron Maiden, its deadly door standing ajar. A stretching rack is in the center of the room. Hanging from the ceiling along the left-hand wall are two cages. One is just about large enough for a man to crouch in, and the other will allow a man to stand up, but not move about. A shiver runs down your spine. Suddenly, two pairs of hands grab your wrist and you are shoved forward into the room. From behind the door steps a broad-shouldered man with powerful arms. He is dressed in a leather-like apron and trousers, and wears a patch across his left eye.
So, and who do we have here? Trespassing in our house? Come on, speak up. Have you lost your tongue?
What will your answer be? Let's try claim we are one of the master's friends, because I don't think telling him we want to find way out will be... Let's claim we are master's friend.
A friend? Of the master?
Snarls the torturer.
I have not seen you before and I know all the master's friends.
You tell him that you are now new to this house, and that is why you are wandering about, lost. The torturer is not convinced by your story, but cannot risk harming one of the master friends.
I tell you what I will do. I don't believe you, but I'll give you a chance. If you can convince me that you are one of master friends, I'll let you go, but first you'll have to pass a little test. Tie our friend down, lads.
The torturer's assistants bundle you off to the middle of the room and tie you on the rack.
Oh shit. Right then, says the torturer. Let's see if you really do know the master or not. Orville, here will give you a letter. You tell me that the first word that comes into your head. Beginning with that letter, if you take your time and think too long about your answer, Dirk will tighten the rack. Got that? Good. Alright, let's start.
Each time the torturer assistant gives you a letter, you will be able to type the first word you can think of which begins with that letter and relates to the house. After your test is complete, the torturer will consider your answers and then decide whether or not he believes you. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. The first letter Orville gives you is D. You must type quickly. Will this be luck test, or will I actually need to type? Dead. Next letter Orville shows the torturer. Orville thinks and says A. Azuzel. Azuzel.
Come. Let's have another.
Orville thinks again and thinks. This time says K. Kill? Orville is now getting the hang of this game and is enjoying himself.
M is the next letter.
M. Something dark with M. Master. Next letter blossomed out excitedly.
S
is his choice. What I could say on S? Shadow? I trying to like make it look like I'm evil too, like Master. I want to be evil too, like Master. Fuck it. Shadow.
Alright,
Orville.
that will do for now,
says the torturer. He turns to you. Have you been convincing enough for him? Over the next 5 references, some of the answers that he would have been expecting are listed. Each one scores a number of points. If you choose one of the words listed, you will get the listed number of points. When you have been through all 5 references, you will have convinced the torturer if your score is high enough. If you inputted any of the following words, you can score the following points. Diabolus 3 points, Drummer 5 points. Any other choice is not worth any points. Oh, Drummer! Of course, this is the house of Drummer or something. You wrote Dead Azuzel Kill Master Shadow. And I'm supposed to say Drummer. Okay, so I don't have any points for that. Azazel. Oh my god, I mistyped it. I said Azuzel. Abaddon. April. Oh shit, this is bad. Kelnor Chris. We fuck up big time. Mammon, Man in White, Mordana, Man in Grey. Shekou, Shaitan. How many points did you score in total?
Enough,
shouts the torturer.
Undo the imposter ropes. Our friend is no more a friend of the master than it's a chief of a police.
You are bound to admit that he is right. You try to excuse yourself by saying that you thought you must write that story, otherwise you would have been killed. You tell him the real story of your arrival.
Ah, casual visitor, eh? Well, how do you like our dungeon, friend? Pleasant enough for you, is it? Having a good time? Ha, bah! Into the cage with this miserable wrench.
The torturer men tightened their grip on your wrist and frog Margie over to the left-hand wall.
And we show our friend just how hospitable we are, continues the torturer. What sort of accommodation would you like, friend? Do you want to spend the rest of your life crouching down or standing up?
The torturer's heavy laugh resounds around the door. Box cage or tall cage? I think standing would be less painful than crouching. Unless you can sit there. I don't know, can you... Ah shit, I don't remember, can you sit there? Because they were explained earlier. Let's go with the tall cage. But let's go with the tall cage in the next episode. Because it gets pretty lengthy and I'm trying to hold it around 20 minutes. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Let me know how do you enjoying this still? I'm recording many episodes in a row at the moment, so I can't really tell yet how much you guys like it. I mean, till this video will be released, I will know, probably, but you know, I don't know yet because I didn't edit any of these episodes yet. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you did, and I'm gonna see you with more of House of Hell next Friday. For now, farewell.